Michael Hiltzik is the Los Angeles Times business columnist. He writes Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is a threat to your health and our democracy, and joins us now. Good to see you, sir. We appreciate you being with us. All right.
Sure.
I get the health thing, and reasonable people can disagree on whether people should be able to talk about things that have been widely debunked. Fine. Why is he a threat to our democracy?
Well, as I wrote quite explicitly in my column, he's a threat because if he mounts a third-party candidacy or eats into Democratic majorities, then he's going to help elect an anti-democratic crowd to the presidency and to Congress. And I think that's a threat. They're a threat to democracy, and that makes him a threat to democracy. I don't think there's any, secret about
I guess. No, what I'm trying to figure out, though, you've got him at 16%, sometimes at 20% in polls. President Biden's only got 38. You've got 38% of Democrats who say they're not interested in President Biden as the nominee. On and on and on and on. I'm just wondering why his candidacy seems so threatening, and why it really seems like he's just not getting that fair of a shake.
I don't know if you can say he's not getting a fair shake. He's getting much more recognition because of his name than he would with his claims and his theories and his conspiracies than anybody else who isn't named Kennedy would get. So I think he's getting much more attention than people with these loopy ideas.
Look, reasonable, as I said, reasonable people can disagree on vaccine hesitancy and vaccine issues and on and on and on.
I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, there's vaccines.
Okay. I mean, I can say that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine for COVID's been pulled by the FDA. I can say we were told that if you get the vaccine, you won't get COVID. That turned out to be wrong. There's conversations.
You don't really need to spout these, these right-wing talking points at me. The vaccines that are out there today are safe and effective.
Sir,
they've saved hundreds of thousands of lives.
This is the problem. You can't have a conversation on the facts. The facts are the Johnson & Johnson vaccine's been pulled by the Biden FDA. Okay, these are facts. Now, I understand that
exactly. Yeah. So.
Okay, well, that's
so
been
what's your
pulled.
point?
So, but my question is, of all of the issues that Robert Kennedy brings up, and there's a lot of them, we played at the beginning of this segment a whole lot of them, why won't the media discuss any of those? Why is it just, it's always the same thing? He's an anti-vaxxer, therefore he's crazy, therefore he must be vanquished to the crazy land, and his candidacy can't be taken seriously and is a threat.
Look, Kennedy has put these theories about vaccines and health front and center in his campaign. He hasn't tried to hide them. He spent 3 hours with Joe Rogan on Spotify last week, all about that. This is a major part of his attempt to appeal to the American public. And that's what I was writing about. I mean, I've covered these crazy theories, these conspiracy theories about vaccines for more than 10 years. And he's been a leader in the anti-vaccine movement for all that time. And the
so to your mind, that's the only thing that we should talk about him. Nobody's ignoring it. I'm just wondering why we don't talk about other parts of his campaign. You get the last word.
Well, people are talking about all the parts of his campaign. I wrote about this, so I don't apologize for it, and I don't think it's irrelevant at all.
All right, fair enough. We admire anybody who's willing to come on and have a conversation, sir. It's good to see you. Welcome back anytime.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.